Oh my gosh, these are so pretty. He just kept relining up and a little too risque, like getting more and more and more. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Sophie, and as you can tell by the title, today we have a huge China haul. I've been putting off filming this haul for quite some time now because I may have bought a little too much stuff during my week in China. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, first up, let's get all of the souvenir-y, touristy stuff out of the way. So one of the main things I really like doing when I travel is to collect postcards, and China has probably the best selections of postcards ever. Everywhere I turn, there's literally new sets and new designs that I just couldn't resist. And some of my favorites are actually from Suzhou specifically. This area is super beautiful and their postcards really reflect that. I got the Hello Kitty one. We specifically went out of our way to go to the YESSTYLE bookstore. It's like a souvenir shop in the basement there. And I don't know if they're the only ones who carry this, but haven't seen it anywhere else. I also got a bunch of watercolored ones. And of course, since I was mainly in Shanghai, I also bought a bunch of postcards related to Shanghai. So these are all watercolored. I do have a ongoing wall of postcards that I collect, so these will go really well together. This one is also insanely pretty. These remind me of the traditional Chinese watercolors. As you can tell, watercolor is probably my favorite art style, so I got a bunch of these. And then the other touristy thing that I got was magnets. I'm not typically a magnet collector, but these magnets are so pretty. This one's from Suzhou, and there's watercolor glitter that you can play around with. A lot of their magnets there are very interactive. These are so pretty. It's like a wheel. It's also from Suzhou. And since I was getting magnets anyways, I had to get this Shanghai one. How insanely pretty these are. If you guys collect magnets, definitely head over to China because their magnets are absolutely breathtaking. And then last but not least, we also stopped by a souvenir shop. I don't know if it's actually called a souvenir shop, but they have a lot of branches pretty much every main tourist area like Anfu Road, Yuyuan Garden. One thing I've noticed about China is that they really like to customize the souvenir shopping experience for gift receivers. In Anfu Road, we stopped by the shop called Danxie, which has these 365-day kind of floral mirrors that you can keep in your back pocket. It comes with a little mirror holder, and I haven't even opened mine yet. Each date has its own corresponding flower that has its own meaning, which I thought was really thoughtful. And you just have a handy little mirror because you never know when you need to touch up your makeup or see if something's on your face. And then another popular spot for these birthday souvenirs is this Qingci hand cream shop. So they have a whole wall of hand cream sorted by the date. They're all the same scent. It's like a really light grapefruit scent. And similar to Danxie, each hand cream has its own designated little flower with the date and meaning to it, which I thought a cute little set that you can give away as a souvenir. And they're relatively inexpensive, but if you guys don't know what to get people or you guys are looking for a fairly inexpensive souvenir, these are great starters when you are traveling in Shanghai. And from Taobao, I also got my hands on some everyday items, including this super compact UV umbrella. This literally blocks out sun, and it was a lifesaver when we were in Japan because the sun was absolutely brutal still in early September. Having a UV umbrella definitely helps block out some of the heat. This is super lightweight and compact, and even comes with a little pouch, which I thought was a gorgeous idea. I got one in silver for my partner, and then I got a pink one for myself. And actually, there's another thing I wanted to share with you guys from Taobao, and it's this. This is a travel pillow. It's actually more on the expensive side for a travel pillow, to be honest, but hear me out. This is a modular travel pillow. So it literally looks like a little snake, and inside it has like a hard bar with like little joints in it that allows it to kind of like twist and turn into the shape you need it to. So you can literally use it to wrap yourself like a traditional travel pillow, and it'll wrap you in all 360. Or if you like, you can twist it up to one side and have kind of like a side pillow to lay on. You can literally get super creative. I'll share the diagram of the Taobao listing on the screen here to give you guys an idea, but you guys can literally do whatever you guys want. Be creative with it, and if I have to say so myself, this is one of the better buys. If it's up to me, this is definitely essential for anyone who travels a lot. Alrighty, so in terms of food and beverages, I didn't actually buy too much snacks when I was in China, mainly because I was going to Japan right after, so I didn't want to carry anything too bulky. But I did make sure to grab some tea bags from Chaji. It's the rose oolong tea bag. They come individually packed, which I absolutely love. And then I got the OG jasmine tea bag. This is probably their most famous tea, and it is my absolute favorite. I miss it so much. So I'm so glad I have a few tea bags to last me until the next time I'm in Asia. And then speaking of Chuggy, I had no intentions of buying any cups or ceramics, but this one from Chuggy was absolutely beautiful. Just look at the box. I had to make sure I bring the box back because it was absolutely breathtaking. It is this teacup set. Comes with a little plate and the actual cup itself. It's a fairly decent sized cup, which I really like, and you can just put it on together and serve the tea like this. It is so pretty. When I first saw this, I was like, oh my god, I have to have this. And it's packaged really well, and it came back in one piece, so that's all that matters. And in terms of snack, these are actually my favorite snacks ever. The Haidilao snacks. They are so good. I really wish they sell it commercially, but I guess you can only get it every time you're in Haidilao. And I love that they give you a bunch of these when you dine at them. So I definitely brought these back. And then last but not least, since we were in Shanghai, we had to bring back rabbit candy. I never knew there were so many different flavors and variety to rabbit candy, but these rabbit candy stores are pretty much in every major touristy spot, Nanjing Road, Yuyuan Garden, etc. And yeah, we just bought a mix of a few flavors. At the end of the day, I still prefer the original one after trying all of these different flavors, but if I had to choose one, the red bean one is probably a close second. It really reminds me of Hong Kong style red bean drink, and I highly recommend trying it if you like red bean. Okay, on to more exciting categories. I wanted to share a couple of my favorite blind boxes that I brought back from China. I want to tell you, China is literally blind box heaven. There's literally some sort of blind box store everywhere you go, and they are way more affordable than the US. I completely blacked out, and if I were to literally show you guys one by one every single blind box that I got, this video would probably be like 3 hours long. So to spare you guys and myself from editing, I've uploaded them via shorts. So if you guys are interested, feel free to check out the blind box playlist. I'll link in the cards somewhere here. Still wanted to show you guys a few blind boxes and character kits that I brought back that I really think you guys should look out for. The first one is this Chikawa set. I bought the whole set so that I have all of the characters, but I love this because they're relatively small in size, so it really goes with pretty much any bag. And my favorite part of this is you can change their expressions. They have 3 each. So fun to fidget around. They're relatively small and they'll go with any bag and any mood. And then I also got a few items that I otherwise wouldn't buy here in the US, like this magician bunny Lulu. This is so cute. I think I've seen this at Tesso, New York once, but it was literally selling for like triple the price, and we got this at the Toy Zero Plus store. Just like any other bunny Lulu, it is a bag charm. It's still attached to the packaging, but one has a little magician hat And then look at that little bunny ears. It's so soft. This is so cute. And then for my anime fans, Haikyuu actually collabed with Gong and released these plush dolls. As you can tell, they're dressed in their mascot. I was actually really surprised by how popular Haikyuu was in China. And we actually ordered these off of Taobao because these were released a few months before we arrived in China. So we ordered these off of a reseller on Taobao, and honestly the resale price of these were not bad at all, and the quality of these are actually amazing. These are so cute. I think there's only 4 so far. Hopefully they do another collab with all the other characters. While we're on the topic of blind boxes, we cannot not talk about Pop Mart. I went to multiple Pop Mart locations. We just kind of like stop by every time we go, but I never actually bought anything. The only place I actually bought something were pop beans from the Nanjing Road flagship. We only got these because everyone was getting them, and then we realized that there was a Shanghai exclusive that you can only get there. So we got a small hard case of pop beans with some super cute ones. They actually have a pretty wide selection of pop beans. You can get 9 in total. This Skull Panda is the main Shanghai exclusive. I think she's actually like on the storefront too of the store itself. So we actually saw a guy getting 9 of these like over and over and over again. He just kept relining up and getting more and more and more, which is absolutely insane. But this is so pretty. And if you guys have been following my channel for a while, you guys already know that I am a huge Labubu fan. And so I got my hands on a few China exclusive via Taobao. These are from authentic resellers, and they were actually relatively cheap compared to resale prices here in the US. The first thing I got was the Wacky Mart Tempura Bag Charm. This is my favorite out of the whole like Wacky Mart series, so I just really wanted the bag charm. So I got this. And then in terms of Labubu themselves, I got the Wacky Mart convenience store plush doll and the Forest Fairy Tale Labubu. This is so cute. But that is the main highlight for the blind boxes that I got. Next up, let's get into all of the beauty items. I actually didn't buy as much makeup as I thought I would because genuinely I was so overwhelmed by all of the selections and options of makeup products that they had. I am not a huge makeup person, so I just got a few items that has been on my radar and I wanted to try. So the first thing I got was this Flower Nose blush. Flower Nose literally has the best packaging, and I'll admit I kind of bought this for the packaging as well. This is the Shells Jewel Collection Silk Satin Blush in number 2 Moonlight Veil. And I'll show you guys why I bought this. Look how pretty this is. All of their packaging are insanely pretty, but this one, oh my gosh, it was so pretty. And I actually really like the blush color. It looks really pink on camera, but it has more of a purple undertone to it, which I thought really complemented my skin tone. They also had a bunch of products that I really wanted to buy, but I just wasn't sure if I would be able to use it to its full potential. So this is the only thing I got from Flower Nose. And then speaking of blush, I also got my hands on this. I can't remember, I think I got this from Wow Beauty as well. This is the Juicy multi-purpose stick, and very similar to the Rose blush. You can use this pretty much on everywhere, on your face, on your lips, but it's definitely more of a buildable coverage, and it's a super creamy formula. It also comes with a little sponge for you to blend it out, which I thought was super handy. And then next up, I bought a bunch of stuff from Judy Doll. First thing I got was this eyeliner. I've been seeing raving reviews about this, and so I really wanted to try it for myself. And I absolutely love how creamy and how precise the formula is. The liner itself is super thin and super pigmented. I definitely understood the hype, and this is number 4 Milky Brown. And then I also got this UV Defense Press Powder. The only other pressed powder that I really like using is the Ihara one from Japan, simply because it doesn't break me out and it has a pretty light buildable coverage. And this is definitely a close second. This is very lightweight and it feels so nice on the skin. I'm also wearing it on camera right now. It's been a couple of hours since I had this on and I haven't had to do any touch-ups. It feels so smooth, just like my skin. Definitely a great pressed powder for anyone who is in the market for a new one. And then next up, I got this all-in-one palette for your full face. It comes with literally everything: blush, highlight, and eyeshadow. It's more on the pinky tone. All of these colors are so pigmented. It's perfect for people who are always on the go and traveling like myself. And the last two things that I got is the contour and highlight products. So this one is the liquid highlighter and contour duo. I've been trying to up my contour game, so this one has everything on both ends. So it has a liquid contour on one side, and then it has a kind of like a matte highlight on the other. I haven't used this yet, so I can't really comment on how well this is, but I did start using the highlight and contour palette that I got. This have been all over my For You page on TikTok actually. And so when I saw this, I knew I had to give it a shot. It has a warmer tone and a cooler tone contour, and then a matte highlighter and a shimmery highlight. And the last few things in terms of makeup that I bought were makeup sponges and a lash curler. They had so much different lash curlers on the market. I was so overwhelmed, but this is the one that the sales associate at Wow Beauty recommended for me. I haven't even used this yet, but apparently it's really effective in curling your lashes. I have lash extensions on right now, so I can't really try it for you guys, but yeah, I'm excited to try this on. Last but not least, I got some makeup sponges. So this I already took out of the packaging because for some reason the packaging for these three items were so obnoxiously big that I just had to take it out. I've heard amazing things about Chinese makeup sponges. They are so much softer than your typical cushions that comes with the cushion foundations. They just feel so much better on the skin when you're applying. And then this particular sponge also came with a brush and this kind of like a sponge applicator thing, but I love how thin this foundation brush is. I have one very similar from Amazon, and I just love how it applies foundation super duper seamlessly. So I'm really excited to be using this one. I didn't really buy much beauty items when I was in Harmony, but I did grab this. I did grab these. They're individually packaged. And again, it's like they had a sample there, so I was able to try it. It's super airy and cushiony, which I'm really excited to try out. And then in terms of hair care, I don't know if you guys have seen those ads where the girl fixes their oily hair on the go in the train. I've seen those ads so many times that it intrigued me so much, so I bought a small travel size one just to try. But the reason why I haven't opened this is because when I was grabbing this, the sales associate actually told me to try this as well. This is a dry shampoo lotion. So as you can see, it's cream based, and a little goes a long way actually. Once it's on your hand, it's like more of a watery, creamy texture, and then you just put it onto your hair. And I have psoriasis, so I'm very cautious about anything that I put onto my scalp, and this has not given me additional flare-ups or anything like that, which I completely appreciate. Definitely life-changing in my opinion. And as I mentioned before, I didn't actually buy any skincare items, but I did order this off of Taobao. This unassuming box, let me open it for you guys, is actually a serum or toner applicator that went viral on Xiaohongshu, and the brand's called Ziying. And as you can see, it looks so luxurious. I'm not gonna lie, this is actually quite expensive. It looks like a spray paint brush. Basically what happens is you put some toner in here into this bottle, and its main purpose is to help you apply your serums and essence super evenly. You can adjust the amount of products that sprays out at once, and it has 2 modes with different speeds. And it's actually fairly comfortable on the hand. And we can't talk about beauty without fragrances. So I got my hands on a couple of fragrances while I was in China. The first one, of course, is the famous To Summer. I got their signature scent, which is the Magnolia. I think this one smells closest to Hey Tea and Molly Tea if you've ever been. It's just a really light tea scented tea-based scent that's super wearable and you can wear it every single day. And then while I was there, I also got to check out a few other scents. This one's actually the Moon Whisper. I think this was like a newer scent. I would describe the scent as it's definitely a lot more grounded compared to Magnolia, but still light enough to wear every day. If you like layering perfumes like I do, this combination is elite. And we actually stumbled upon this next one in Suzhou. The brand is called Barbrio. They also have very similar tea-based scents, so I got a small one of this, which also reminds me of Molly Tea and Hey Tea. It's a little different compared to Summer, but this is definitely much more affordable. The only big one I got is this limited edition one called like I Do Stay With Me. It's also very tea-based scented, but it has another layer of floraliness to it that I really liked. Next up, we have our biggest category yet, fashion. Out of all of the categories, I think I spent the most on fashion, just because there are many Chinese brands and other Asian brands that I otherwise don't have access to here in the US. So the first thing I wanted to show you guys are the accessories that I purchased. I got a few pieces from Blackhead. I got this layered necklace. It's 2 separate necklaces, but it comes as a set and you can layer them together or you can wear them separately, which I absolutely loved. I love being able to mix and match my accessories, so having that flexibility to lay these 2 necklaces together or take them apart was a major selling point for me. On top of that, I also got this citron ring. I thought the shape of this was really cool, and for those who didn't know, this gemstone is known to bring wealth and prosperity if you wear it in your middle finger. So I've been looking for a ring with this specific gemstone for quite some time now, and I just thought this was super stylish and super easy to just dress up or dress down any outfit. As I mentioned before, I bought a bunch of stuff off of Taobao, and I really wish I had more time to browse because there are a lot of independent brands on there. But I did order from Boonie. This shop has been on my radar for quite some time now. They have so many different designs and they're all so ethereal that I wish I was able to get more of. I just thought that designs have such a nice feminine touch to it. So I did bring back a few pieces. They're all individually packaged. I'll try them on the screen right now for you guys. And like I said, they're all super duper pretty. And depending on which one you get, the price point is a little bit on the higher side for what they're worth. But they are so pretty that I thought it was just really worth it for even layering. They also come with these really nice boxes and packaging so that you can keep the jewelry safe. And then speaking of Taobao, I did buy a few clothing pieces. The first is this UV jacket from this brand called Banana, and this like a poncho style zip up. So we went in the beginning of September, so it was still really hot outside, and I always thought that these types of UV protection, sun protection wear kind of counterintuitive, because why would you wear a long sleeve hoodie in the summer? I don't know what the technology is, but wearing this, you'll 100% feel so much lighter wearing this. And I absolutely love this because they have more of like a structured visor on the hood, so it actually helps block the sun. It actually acts like a little like shields from the sun when you pop your hoodie on. For those who have long hair like myself, who likes to keep their hair in a bun or a ponytail during the summer, there's even a little zipper in the back for you to just pop your hair out, which I thought was so thoughtful, and also it'll help ventilate the back of your head because it will get hot. And I love how flowy this is, and it's pretty and super lightweight and compact that you can literally just roll up into like a ball and just throw it into your bag. But on a more exciting note, when it comes to the fashion pieces that I purchased, I went to a bunch of Chinese brands. Feel free to check out this video right here if you're unsure what brands to shop at when in Shanghai. There's so many good brands to check out, and I highly recommend stopping by and checking them out if you like fashion like myself. I ended up purchasing items from W Management, Subdued, and Brandy Melville. But before we get into the try on segment of all the clothes that I got, I also wanted to highlight the shoes that I got from China. The first pair of shoes I got was from Rockfish Weatherwear. This has been a really popular brand in Korea for quite some time now, and it's really making its way around Asia. I think they are initially a British brand actually, but I could be wrong. And I've had my eyes on these flats for quite some time now, and I was finally able to try these on in person at their new Shanghai Anfu Road location, which was conveniently right next to Brandy Melville. I've heard great things about it, but because of the shape of the shoe, I've always had kind of doubts on whether or not these shoes will actually be comfortable. But I am here to tell you that these shoes are really, really comfortable. And even if you don't have the intention of buying, highly recommend trying it for yourself if you can. And then the next pair of shoes that I got is actually from Anta. I actually had no intention from purchasing from Anta at all, but we stumbled upon their sneakerverse store in Nanjing Road. Right off the bat, these bowler shoes caught my eye because of the pearl anklet. I thought this was such a cute and unique touch. I was actually quite indecisive on getting this because I had already purchased a Rockfish Weatherwear shoe, which is very similar in style. And if there's anything I learned is how Chinese people value comfort in shoes, because these were actually so comfortable. The anklet is also removable, so it's not like you're stuck with it. I actually wore it for a whole day during my day trip to Kamakura when I was in Japan, and I had no issues at all. So I highly recommend checking their selection if you are in Shanghai. In terms of bags, the only bag I got was from Songmont, and I got this gather bag. If you're curious to see everything I can fit into this bag, feel free to reference this short right here. I've had my eyes on this bag for a whole year before I actually pulled the trigger on this. And I am so glad I waited until I went to China to get this, because not only is it cheaper, but being able to try this in person definitely influenced my purchasing decision, because I originally thought that the medium would have been way too big for me, but trying it on in person, medium was actually the perfect size, in contrary to the small. The small was a little bit too small for me, but the medium was perfect for my everyday needs. It's also the perfect travel bag. You can just dump everything in here, and you can wear it two ways, crossbodied or as a shoulder bag, so it's super versatile. I also love that there's this back pocket here that you can literally just put scarves or clothing through, so you can just hang it in the bag without having to hold your scarf or extra sweater. Now that the shoes and bags are out of the way, let's cue the try on haul. Okay, let's get to the fashion side of things. I'm actually wearing one of the pieces that I got. I got this nice little striped tank top from W Management. I wanted to make sure I get some wardrobe staples that I can style multiple ways. So this is the first one, just a simple ruffle neckline with some thin stripes. So we also have this cute little outfit from W Management. I got this oversized plaid shirt that you can pretty much use to layer on everything, which I thought was really cute. I love the neutral brown tones, and look how cute this little teddy bear is. It's the cutest little thing. And on the inside, I just have this brown tank. It has a built-in halter top, so it gives you that extra layered look. And then this is actually a skirt. It has a little bow detailed right here, and it's just super comfortable. It's kind of like a sweatpants material, so it's easy to just pop on and off. And mind you, I got everything early September, so a lot of it is still very summery, but they are all very versatile pieces, so I definitely see myself wearing these for quite some time. And then in terms of basics, I also got this croissant tank It's just a simple tank with a croissant embroidery in the middle, which when I saw this on the mannequin, I was like, I absolutely need to have it. So I spent like another 15 minutes looking for this, and I'm so glad I found it in the store. It's perfect for coffee runs. And then I also got this navy tube top. I first saw this in Subdue actually the day before, and it was actually cheaper to get it at W Management. So I highly recommend stopping by W Management first for all of these basic pieces before venturing out to all the other brands. But yeah, this is just a simple tube top with a little bow in the top. And then the last basic tank that I got is this lace tank. It has a lace panel on the ribs. I actually wore this in Tokyo, and let me show you the exact outfit I wore this in because the rest of the outfit is also from W Management. Okay, so the shirt is a little wrinkled, but I wanted to show you guys the exact outfit I wore in Tokyo. I got these super comfy wide leg pants. It's more of a structured cotton material, so super breathable. And I'm absolutely obsessed with the different lace panels on this tank top. I feel like it just spices up the whole outfit with this little peekaboo moment. And then the shirt also has a little lace detailing on it, which matches both the pants and tank. I just thought this was such a cute outfit to be walking around and shopping around the city in. Okay, so this next look is also from W Management. I got so many different types of skirts because one thing I really love about W Management is that all of their skirt are technically skirts. So they all come with shorts underneath. So you're never going to accidentally flash someone, which I definitely appreciate. I love how a lot of the pieces are asymmetrical. So you get that extra flowy moment. I also got this butter yellow top, which I literally wore the next day. It's just a basic button-up top. It's nothing too crazy, but super comfortable. I also grabbed these two pieces. This is a navy bubble skirt. It looks a little bit short, but I promise it's not as short as it looks. And then this cable knit sweater is actually open back. It has a little lace bow that you can tie in the back, which I thought was really cute. And I feel like this top can definitely work well during the transition seasons. And I love that the bow is lower, so it looks like it's part of my bottom as well. And as you can tell, I really like the 2-in-1 type of tops. So this has like a little lace peekaboo moment that looks like you're wearing like a lace cami underneath, but it's already part of the top. It's super comfortable. I actually wore this on my 13-hour flight home. It's literally one of my favorite tops that I got. And then for my bottom, I got this cargo skirt. I don't really have much cargo looking things, so I thought this would be really cute. I'm not really a fan of this like elastic thing, but it is removable, so it's not like game changer, but I guess it gives it that extra layered look that's super trendy in Asia right now. As you can tell, I really like asymmetrical tops. So here is another one. It's also kind of half off shoulder, and it also has this lace up detailing to form the shirt to your body. Again, it's so soft. And I know I've said this already, but I'm absolutely obsessed with everything I got from W Management. This next one is a little bit more suitable for the winter time, I guess. It is a long knit sweater. It also has these built-in lace tops that you can tie in the back, so it looks like you're wearing a halter top underneath. But I really like this for the fall, and I can definitely see myself wearing this early spring. For bottoms, this is a denim skirt. It looked really cute on the hanger, but I'll be honest, it's quite short on me. Even though there is a pair of shorts, it's a little too risque for my liking. So I'm definitely going to have to wear tights underneath this. But in terms of comfort, it is really comfortable. I just wish they actually have pockets in this. Okay, we're almost done with W Management, I swear. This next one is just a basic gray top. It kind of reminds me of this glowy top from Korea, honestly. But it's super comfortable. I do wish it's a little longer, but honestly, it's cute enough. So I grabbed this as well. And then this lace skirt is by far the number one thing I went to W Management for. When I first saw this on Xiaohongshu, I was like, oh my god, I have to have it. It's so ethereal and pretty. I absolutely love the lace ruffles on the side. It just adds so much movement to the outfit. You're definitely going to see me wearing this a lot over the summer. And I know these two don't really go together, but these are the last pieces that I got from W Management. First one is this knitted logo halter top. I thought this would be really cute for layering in the winter. I also grabbed this layered handkerchief skirt as well. It's very similar to the lace one that I just tried on in the previous outfit. It is a little different, so I grabbed this as well. And last but not least, I grabbed this off-the-shoulder ruffle top that I wanted to show you guys. I thought this would be really cute for the summer. Okay, so next up we have Subdued. This was the only thing I grabbed from them. They are a little bit more pricier than the other brands that I shopped at, and they have very similar styles. So I didn't really have too much I wanted to buy there. But when I saw this sweater, I thought this was super duper cute. It has this lace detailing running through the neckline, which I thought was super cute. And it's also a super soft and cozy hoodie material, which is perfect for this time of the year. And since I was in China, I had to grab a few pieces from Brandy. I really like their city themed t-shirts. So the first one I grabbed was this Shanghai tee. It has Shanghai embroidered on the chest. And it's just this nice soft butter yellow color. And on top of that, I also got this navy one that also says Shanghai. I feel like it's just an easy tee to throw on to any outfits, honestly. I also grabbed two button-ups while I was at Brandy. The first is this super adorable dolly lace one. I haven't seen this in the New York location, so I decided to pull the trigger on it. And plus, China's price point is much cheaper than the US, so here it is. Obviously, this is not how I would style it, but this is just how it looks on the body. The next one, unfortunately, got kind of messed up in the wash, so it's pretty wrinkled right now, but it's just a simple blue stripe button up. It's just this simple blue stripe button up with a round collar, which I thought was super duper cute. And then I also took the opportunity to grab some zippers. I already have a gray cable knit one, which I really liked, so I grabbed this navy one as well. It's just super easy to throw on and off, and it's super lightweight, so I had to get it in another color. And then the last thing I got is actually this cardigan. It's also navy, but it has this lace detailing on the neckline, which I absolutely loved, so I had to get this as well. It's kind of hard to see under with this top under, but super duper cute and super duper soft. Okay, so these next few pieces are probably my favorite pieces that I got from China, and they're all actually from Taobao. I have to say, I really wish I had more time to browse around because there's just so many good independent brands on there that we literally have no access to here in the US. So modern Chinese style has been really popular in China, and so I really wanted to grab a few pieces so that I can style it myself. And Chinese New Year is coming up in a few weeks. These are perfect. The first one I got is this beautiful pink lace top. It also has my favorite asymmetrical ruffles. And I don't know, I just thought this was super duper cute. This next top is also from the same shop as the previous pink top. And I'll list the name on the screen somewhere here. But this white one is absolutely gorgeous. It kind of has more of a vest peplum silhouette. But if you look closer to the top, the lace detailing is absolutely insane. There's also little sequins littered throughout the top to make it kind of like shimmery, which I absolutely love. I really hope the camera can pick up the shimmery sequins. It just makes the top that much more gorgeous. And then the button detailing, the first one is a frog clasp, and then they have these little roses for the rest of the buttons, which I thought was really cute, and also makes it super easy to wear this top. And then the pants is from a different seller. It just has two little frog clips on the side here, right here. It's in this super comfy silky fabric, and I just thought the details were such a cute touch. Also, it's elastic in the back, so it's perfect for a dinner night out. Our last final pieces are from none other than Adidas. I think anyone who has been researching China has probably seen the viral tongue jackets that they have created, and when I was there, I knew I had to get my hands on some. I know they just came out with the 2026 Chinese New Year ones, but I actually prefer this more lightweight satin one that was available back when I visited in September, because I feel like this is much closer to the traditional tongue jackets. On top of that, this is actually adjustable, so you can scrunch it up if you need. I actually got a size medium so that I can share this with my partner. It turns into this like effortless crop jacket, and also it is much lighter than the velvet one. I have the first gen yellow one from last year, and it's much heavier duty than this one, so this is definitely much more suitable for everyday wear in my opinion. I got it in both the pink and the black. And then on top of that, I got the matching skirt. I originally just grabbed this into the fitting room so that I can see what it looks like as a set, but this is actually so comfy. And also, it's a pair of skirts, so you can wear this out and about with no fear. Love the frog clasp detailing on the side as well. So this was all the fashion pieces that I got from China. And I kid you not, I really wish I had more time to shop because the shopping scene there is just so much fun. There's just so many new styles and pieces that you otherwise wouldn't find here in the States. But let me know in the comments down below what your favorite pieces were. Okay, so that was a lot. If you guys are still here, thank you so much for watching this video. I absolutely had a blast shopping in China, and I already can't wait to go back. And because truly, in terms of sightseeing, food, and shopping, it's literally all right up my alley. And I'm so excited to be sharing all of that with you in the upcoming Shanghai vlog. So if you guys haven't already, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. If you guys like this video, make sure to thumbs it up and comment below what your favorite part of this haul was. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!